Funky Friday in Habbo Origins happens every Friday naturally, and you have the option to buy different furniture for a more expensive price. You only have 24 hours to buy this furniture. For example, the first week was Funky Friday pod chairs, which cost double the standard price. In week 2, we had the bear rugs, which cost 2.5 times the normal price. Everybody is dying to know if these are going to leave the catalogue forever or not, and we've been told that it's going to go down to a community poll. Now here's the interesting bit. I believe that the poll will fail, and it's all down to the wording of the question. That's right, the wording of the question will decide the fate of Funky Friday. Let me explain. For a poll to pass currently, there has to be a 70% pass rate, but not just that, it has to be a 70% pass rate across all the Habbo Origins hotel, so the English server, the Portuguese server, and the Spanish server. That is a very hard benchmark to pass, 70% times 3, and that means that it's heavily skewed to fail, in my opinion. You have many different opinions about Funky Friday, whether it should come back or not, but one thing that will make it hard to pass is that many people didn't buy that many of them, and seeing the price go up, I think people who don't have the pods have it in their best interest at times to want them to come back so they can buy some, or maybe even to spite the people that have a lot of them. I mean, yeah, I get it, the people that hoarded a lot of them are a bit greedy, and I don't think it's very fair that people got a lot of them and I don't have that many. Okay, I might have a few of them. If they do get discontinued, I will be giving some away, so keep that in mind everybody when it's time to vote. Wink wink. Hopefully I don't get banned for saying that. Anyway, enough about my personal stake in these pods. I bought them fair and square with my hard-earned cash. Overall, I just can't see 70% of people voting to discontinue Funky Friday across all 3 hotels. However, I want you to read these 2 questions. Shall we bring back Funky Friday furniture? Shall we discontinue Funky Friday furniture? If both of these questions fail, there's different outcomes. For the top one, if the overall answer is no, then they are discontinued forever, Funky Friday items. If the overall answer is no for the bottom one, then Funky Friday comes back. It's just the difference on whether it's a positive or a negative question. Let's read a quote from the latest Funky Friday. It says, "Whether or not we add these items back to the catalogue is up to you. Take note on the fact they say add these items back. They don't say discontinue, they say add these items back." With that in mind, I do think that the future poll will probably, and I'm saying this because I'm hoping, probably say, shall we add them back? Should this be the case, I do think it would be a challenge to get over 70% of people all voting yes. Maybe not, maybe it turns out to be the case where everyone just mashes yes because it's like the easiest option, it's at the top and everyone's like, yeah, I'll just press yes to everything. I do think though, if it's worded, shall we bring them back, it's more likely that it will fail and be discontinued, but we'll see. It's just my opinion, remember, I could be wrong. So yeah, I do think that discontinuing them would be kind of cool because firstly, it benefits me, and secondly, it's kind of cool to have some interesting rares that haven't been touted as rares. It's sort of like a way to get some less populated rares, because remember, there were 30 variants of the Plasto Funky Friday. There were like 5 tables, 5 chairs, 5 pods, 5 of a different table, 5 of another table. So because of that, and the fact that it wasn't advertised as a genuine rare, it means there's a lot less and it has room to grow into a proper rare. So right now you've got your rare category and your super rare category, and I do think it's nice to have like additional categories like Funky Friday Plasto that's somewhere in between. It caught people by surprise, and because of that it gives it some inherent value, and it's nice to own them, trust me. And should they come back to the hotel, it takes away that like cool status of owning them, and it means that nobody can strive to have the unique pods anymore because they've just been turned into normal pods like the red one or the yellow one or the blue one. But again, I'm super biased. I mean, how can I not be? So closing statement, I do think it's cool to have rare variants of existing furniture, and there's still time to get involved. Funky Friday has happened twice now, and who knows what the next Funky Friday will be. Maybe we will see some rare recolors of iced furniture, or maybe bathroom furniture, or plants. Maybe we'll get some rare plants, or rugs, or pets. Who knows, it could be anything.